Shalom. This is your brother Tarzaya Amar of Valdosta GMS coming out with another weekly lesson. And I pray that it be edifying. But first, I want to give all honor and glorification to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rikakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS for teaching us the true knowledge of these scriptures. I want to say shalom and a hug to all the Aquas and Aquas that's striving and thriving in the same true doctrine. Shalom. Today's lesson is pretty much based upon how the Most High put a muzzle on the mirth of this so-called holiday, the 4th of July. And in our particular area, it rained that night, so there was less display of fireworks, which was, I believe, was the act of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. In other words, he rained it on their parade, pretty much. And with that being said, my first scripture is going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 137, starting at verse 3. For there they that carried us away captives required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. That's another example of why how nothing never changed. Hey, here it is in today's society. They want you to buy fireworks, wrap yourself up in apparel that resembles the so-called American flag, and for you to celebrate this evil so-called holiday, unholy day. That we often bring out every year, this time of the year, that, hey, 1776 didn't have anything to do with us. Our ancestor was, up under hardcore bondage, chattel slavery, in other words. Working from sun up to sundown in no cotton fields, sugarcane fields, tobacco fields, you name it. Anything that was hardcore labor, that's what we were doing in 1776. So it's just go to show you that, as I said earlier, that's it's a prime example that nothing never changed. Here these devils here, we still up under bondage, but they want you to celebrate a holiday that has nothing to do with you. There was no relief for us in 1776. If anything, we had to work harder. With that, I'm going to move to the book of Psalm 137, verse 4. How shall we sing the Most High song in a strange land? Why should we celebrate an unholy day while we still in captivity? What do we have to be, you're so happy or elated about? Nothing that I can see of. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget their cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. That's what we should be celebrating. Coming back to these law, statutes, and commandments. Coming back to our higher power. Coming back to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rikakadash. That's where our relief lies at. Not in the follies and mirth of this wicked society. If anything, This place is designed to further our affliction. You know, there's, like I say, there's no relief in this society. No matter how hard you seek it. You know, if you get 2 or 3 nickels in your pocket, hey, Esau got a way of getting them right back. You know, any kind of way that you think that you are achieving or you rising above this oppressed situation, trust me, there's a pitfall just lying await for you. This place is not our rest. And with that, I'm going to move to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 4. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And I got to read that again. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. You know, as I said earlier, we're still in our captivity. We're still in bondage. We still have that mental yoke around our neck. We still have that knee oppressing us in our back. Esau still have his foot on your back or on your neck. So what is we got to be happy about in this wicked ass queendom, as my camp leader like to call it? But the heart of fool is in the house of mirth. And that's what we do. All these unholy holidays that we celebrate, we join in hand with these reprobates and degenerates. Man, it's foolishness to the Most High. Should be foolishness to you to be a part of your oppression, to further your oppression in this society. When is Jake going to wake up and come up out of this wicked society? You know, as I said earlier, the Most High, he put a mother on this mirth, this particular year, this particular holiday. He put a mother on the mirth, but he did not put a mother on the death toll. You know, I was going to show a few clips of different situations that ended in death, but it was so many of them. I said, you know what? I just omit that. But a prime example of one of them is that, hey, this Jake from the tribe of Issachar was shooting fireworks in his backyard on his own private property. Here come them race soldiers, the modern day slave catchers, and shoot Jake down in his own backyard for shooting fireworks. A day that they sanction that it's okay to shoot fireworks and celebrate. And then they come in his backyard and shoot him down like a dog in the street, like a rabid dog. And the media and the police department is already spinning the narrative that, hey, you know, we thought he was a threat. In which we are threats. Our mere presence is a threat to these devils. That's when we ought to walk circumspect. Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. And with that being said, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 15. Then I commended mirth, because a man has no better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry, for that shall abide with him of his labor the days of his life, which the Most High giveth him under the sun. You know, there's a time and place for certain situations. You know, hey, us being in this truth, you know, is not um, a prison sentence. You know, hey, there's nothing wrong with having fun, but as I say, there's a time and place. And we have holy days that we can celebrate. You know, hey, kick our heels back, you know, take a drink or two in moderation. But hey, all the other unholy days, we are not to celebrate those. That include birthdays, Valentine's Day, uh, Easter, Christmas, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veteran Day. None of those days don't had nothing to do with us. Matter of fact, I'm almost positive that every one of those days that was declared, when they were declared holidays, we were still in bondage or up under some kind of oppression. So none of those days are essential to us for us celebrating and being complacent and happy in this society. With that, I'm going to move to the book of Ecclesiastes, still in the same book. Ecclesiastes, hey, is pouring out. Ecclesiastes chapter 8. So like Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 4. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. As I said earlier, you know, there's a time and place for everything, you know, and we have holy days that we can celebrate, you know, participate, you know, and show our reverence and being thankful for our deliverance. But as I said, none of the other days have anything to do with us. If anything, they're a distraction to keep you sidetracked and in a stupor following these wicked ass unholy days. Further, just taking you away from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what these devils' purpose are. To keep you from having a relationship with the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, I'm going to move to the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 13. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 13. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. You know, as I mentioned earlier about Jake shooting fireworks in his backyard, you know, having fun, probably entertaining his kids, and what happened? modern day slave catchers come in with guns ablazing, all because he's celebrating a holiday that had nothing to do with him, an unholy day that had nothing to do with him. And, as we often say, judgment. So we have to look at it as judgment. There's no other way to put it. It's a tragic, but at the same time, we have to be in the mindset that, hey, the Most High control everything. And with that being said, I'm going to close out by giving all praises and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rekakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS for teaching us the true knowledge of these scriptures. We want to say Shalom and Ahab to all the Aqua and Aquan striving and thriving in this same true doctrine. Shalom, Shalom.